tonight I'm going to be making, I only did this, I think I did this last week actually. I'm doing salmon because sometimes in the supermarkets they do a special offer where you can get a whole salmon, and I'm talking a big whole piece of salmon. They'll cut it up for you, and it's like it works out about. I mean, I'll be serious with how much it costs for the salmon. If you buy it like in bulk, you can get a piece of salmon for like 50p. So that is how cheap it can be. So if you make sure your butcher or fishmonger chops it up for you, okay? So I just want to let you know I'm using an app called Happs, Happs. Download it from your app store. It is free of charge. And if you use my link, you'll get 100 free coins, which you can give to myself or your other favourite broadcasters. And that supports my work on Happs. I do all sorts of things on Happs. I do cooking, quizzes. We have a chat. We have chats now and again. We do all sorts, don't we? Everybody that's following, and it's a great community as well. So I don't know who's going to pop on, and but I'm going to spin you around because I need to get these potatoes on. So this is a HelloFresh recipe, I should say, that I'm doing. I don't have the recipe card because did you know that on the HelloFresh app, yes, they have an app as well. They have tons of recipes on there, so you might be thinking, I've got this type of meat or fish, and maybe you want to try something new. So you can obviously, if you're part of HelloFresh and you have an account with them, you get access to their recipe hub as well. So this was one I looked at a while ago, and and I thought we'll give it a try. We've got chives as well. We make chive butter sauce. We do tomatoes, and we're going to do green beans and other things as well. So let me just refresh. It says my connection's good. I'm not sure where everybody is. I didn't plan on coming on at this time, so I'm going to spin you around. In fact, before I do that, I'm just going to do something a minute. Give me just a second. So I basically just refreshed my internet just to see if messages, they weren't coming through either this morning on Facebook, which was really weird. So I don't know, maybe there's something with my network today, I'm not sure. So we're going to get some potatoes. So I need to get this on, so I'm going to bring you down. So I have explained what I'm doing. If you're a bit late, it's not my fault, I'm afraid. Let me know how the connection is. Okay, these potatoes are actually, I've got other ones. I've got a bigger potato here actually. So sorry about what's in the sink. I don't know where everybody is today. Really weird. So we're just going to chop these potatoes up. We're going to put these into small cubes. Then they're going to go into the oven because these are going to take the longest. I'm going to cut them up into squares. Let me just get put my salmon to one side. Put a okay, anybody there? I don't know where everybody is today. That's really weird. Oh, trying to get a good connection. Come on. Right, let's get a knife. So we're going to chop these up. We want to chop these into square, like cubes. I think cubes is the best thing. Okay. So remember, the smaller you cut the potatoes. Hello, JB. Finally, there's somebody in the house. I didn't know where everybody had gone to. How are you doing, my friend? So I've already explained what I'm doing. I don't know what I will say it again. Okay, so I'm doing. This is a HelloFresh recipe, but it's one that's through the recipe hub on their app that I found. I made this last week, but instead of using tomatoes, we're doing the sort of same thing, and I'm going to pan fry these as well. So I'm just going to pop these onto a tray. Let me get a cleaner tray. 1 second. I've got loads of trays in here, and I should really take these out and then cook. cooking, everyone. We've got a nice tray. We're going to put these on this tray. Remember, if you cut them up smaller, they will take less time. Hello, Silver. Lovely to see you. Thank you for the Super Heart Award. So I'm just going to chop. We're doing salmon tonight. I did this last week. I do love salmon, and I was just saying that the reason I'm doing salmon again is because when you buy salmon from your fishmongers, buy them whole. Get the fishmonger to chop them up for you when they're on offer, and it works out. I think it was like 50 pence. 50 pence per piece of salmon, and these are huge pieces of salmon when they cut them up into the portions that you eat. So, oops. So they're not the best. I need to get these cooking. So I'm just checking. I'm going to do quite a few potatoes. Why not? Are we all having a nice day? I will try and read the comments in a moment. I wasn't sure if I was going to come on or not tonight. This is where I need Alexis's chopper. Did you know you can buy from Pampered Chef? It's a tool that you put your whole potato in, and it just chops them up into wedges. It's amazing. It saves you so much time. I think I've maybe done too many potatoes. Who's looking forward to Saturday? Let me know in the chat. I'm looking forward to Saturday. I need to go to the supermarket tomorrow. Get the rest of my ingredients. I've not seen the updated list yet because I've been busy downloading my songs and music for my class on Monday. Yeah, behind the scenes, it's a lot of... Caroline knows what I'm talking about. We have to get the music, we have to learn all the dances, any new dances. Here's my potato wedges, okay. Oh, I've just had an idea. I've just had a really good idea. I have some peri-peri salt seasoning that I'm going to use. I know, get me with all these seasonings. I bought this the other day, and I'm going to use it right now. We'll have it with the salmon. I don't know what it's going to taste like, but this is what it's called. It's called peri-peri salt seasoned shaker. Can you all see that, everyone? I moved the camera, so okay. Can you all see that? And I bought this from B&M. B&M. It's actually a brand called the Spice Emporium, but £1 in B&M. If you see it, grab some, because this was the last one they had. I was lucky to get it. It was like it must have been waiting for me. So it's salt, and it's got the flavours and spices in as well already. So they do have other ones like Jamaican, jerk style, Mexican, and Cajun. And guess what? I have them all. So we're going to put all this on. Oh, so this has already got salt in. I don't know what it's going to taste like with the salmon, but so just put all that on your potatoes. Let's have a little taste. I wonder if it tastes nice. 1 second. Oh, that is really... Oh, it's nice. Oh, that is good. That is really good. Oh, that's good. That is really nice. Right, let's put some oil on here as well. So, a drizzle of oil. Okay, these need to go in. So we're going to pop these into the oven now. We've got Home Bargains. I'll try to avoid them. I spend too much. I know, I'm the same. You go in and you come out with, like, I think you go in for a loaf of bread or one thing, and you end up coming out with a whole basket full of stuff. You think that, oh, I could use that. But yeah, when like a whole seasoning, this is, how many is this? Let's have a look. 330 grams of seasoning, peri-peri salt seasoning for chips or anything else. For £1. For you guys in the States, that's $1.38. $1.38. Can you get that in America for $1.38? Unless you go to like a store, and it's quite a good brand as well. They have good brands in there. Okay, so that's the potato wedges. Next thing we're going to do is let's get our chive butter sauce. So you probably saw the image of me doing the chive last week. So we're going to cut the chives. This is one of my herbs that I've been growing for a while. So I'm just going to get a quick bowl. 1 minute. going to cut the chives. So I like to chop it from the bottom, and they grow really fast. So let's chop this, and then we're going to cut this into the bowl. I'll just pop them in the bowl. I love the smell of chives. And you noticed how that's grown within a week. That was how much I chopped it down to that length. Can you see like that? And it had grown by 4 times the size. Okay, so now what we're going to do now is take our chives and we're going to cut these up into really small pieces. Okay. And we're going to add some butter. We're going to mix all this in, and then we'll start to pan fry the salmon. Okay, I'm doing salmon with a chive butter sauce. We're going to have some roasted green beans and tomatoes, and then we'll be adding this butter sauce on the top of the salmon. So I was right last week when I did the salmon. It's skin side down for 5 minutes and then skin side up for 5 minutes. So if you were wondering last week when I was making salmon, as I said, the reason I'm doing salmon again is because I just find I really like salmon, and you can get it really cheap if you buy a whole salmon and ask the fishmonger to cut it up for you. And I think right now they need our support. Now, Silver, I've been watching the news today. What's going on? What is going on in Northern Ireland? Please tell me. It's all a bit chaotic, isn't it? Listening on the news. Hello, Tessie. I'm sorry if I'm missing any comments. I am trying to just do this at the same time. I've got a bit of butter that I've got left. There we go. It's not a lot of butter, but at least I can use this up. This is at room temperature. I don't know if you can see this. Gee, what I would really like right now, some Irish butter. That would be nice. Let me know where you're coming in from, guys, in the chat. I'm just going to drop that in. What am I using that one for? This is butter from Aldi, I think. If you're wondering. Let's have a look at the brand. Oh, it's just British butter. Can't beat British butter. Okay, so that's all that out. And then we're going to mix this into the chives. Can you all see that, everybody? Is that your dill? No, it's chives. Well, I think, yeah, no, it's chives. So we're making a chives and butter. Just mix it all in. And then half of this is going to go on each piece of salmon. And we're going to cook quite soon. Okay, just like that. And then just pop that to one side. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is just do some tomatoes and green beans. I've got some, let's move them scissors. Some beans there. Okay, so let me get another plate out. Let me know where you're coming in from. Salty grape. I'm cooking salmon. So if you're watching on Twitch, I'm just letting you all know I use an app called Haps, and if you go onto my link tree, or give me a follow on Twitch. Obviously, if you're watching me through Twitch, but if you want to see all the comments that you see on that I'm interacting with, you want to go on to Haps and follow me there. Aidan Leeds on Haps. Okay, so that's the tomatoes. Now with the green beans, You can either steam these, or I'm going to put them on a tray and I'm going to roast them. So I know these can be quite expensive some places around the world. Put them to one side. I'll just put them on a plate. So one minute, guys. Is that better? My phone was going a bit crazy. Okay, is that any good? Oh, what's it doing now? Are we good now, guys? Yeah, it says it's good. Hopefully. I think that is. How are we doing? I think that's not too bad now. Okay, so I'm just chopping these up just while the potatoes are cooking in the oven. We're going to pop. You can either do these in a pan if you wanted to, or I'm going to pop them in the oven to roast in some oil and give it a bit of flavour. You could actually. I'm going to add some garlic as well. We'll do garlic. Yeah, we'll put some garlic in this. Just chop off the end. That's good. Thanks, Silver. Okay, so these are the green beans and tomatoes. I think I'm going to put them all together, you know, and put some garlic on them. I might even add some peppers and roast some peppers as well. Yeah, let's roast some peppers as well. And it's all going to go into the same dish. So I'll get a dish. I'm just going to get a dish, okay? I'm going to take our green beans. In fact, let's put it all in. Green beans, tomatoes. We'll do some. Yeah, we'll do a pepper as well. So we're going to get our pepper because this needs using. You're going to cut out the sides, go around it. Keep your seeds, everybody. I always keep my seeds. You saw the chili plant that I was growing. I'm going to chop these up and And you can put everything into the oven. And add peppers all week, I don't think. It just gives it a bit of colour. You can either just chop them up if you want to, or yeah, I'm not using the dicer today. And we're going to pop these in as well. It's all going to get roasted. We're going to add some garlic. Put the garlic on top of the. Let's get some garlic out. How are we doing, guys? We good? So this will go in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. But we're just going to add some garlic. I can find my garlic press. So try and keep all the green beans in one place. Okay. We're going to take our garlic, push it through. Okay, and then do the second one. I've just lost it. It's at the side. Push this through. Yeah. And then just mix all that in. That's lovely. Put that to one side, and we're going to put some oil again on here. So just drizzle it on. You don't really have to do the peppers. And we're going to pop that in the oven now for about 10 to 15 minutes. Take these away. That smells amazing, everyone. Already. Right, so we're going to do the salmon now. Okay, so I'm going to. Sorry, it's a bit of a mess here. Let's make some space. I'm just going to make some space. It won't be a minute, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. And I'm going to move that out of the way. And we're going to put on the hob. I'm going to get my pan. I can find a pan to use. Get our pan. Thanks, Silver. How's the signal now? Is that okay? Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of oil in the pan. And we're going to get our salmon ready. Now it takes 5 minutes on each side for the salmon. So it's not going to take long for the green beans. And I just need to give my potatoes a little shake. And I want this to heat up, warm up nicely, okay? So we've got our garlic. Not garlic, we could add a bit more garlic in this if you wanted to. Butter and chives, which is going to go on the top of the salmon. Let me just try and tidy up. Get some plates ready. Hello Christine, how are you? I was watching your broadcast this morning and I was thinking, her battery's going to go flat, her battery's going to go flat. I saw you on the bus and I thought, has your battery gone flat? How are you going to get home? I was like, you're going to have to walk home. I'm like that over here because we use our phones, to use on the bus. And we're like, do you take an extra charger with you? Do you go into a coffee shop, charge your phone up? What happens if, when you're miles and miles away, travelling for them to walk back home? So we're making salmon, Christine. We're doing salmon, pan-fried salmon we've got chive and butter sauce. That's going to go on the top. I did this last week, but I didn't do it with the green beans. I don't think. I can't remember what I had it with. I think it was just wedges. We've put some special. This is a spice. It's called peri peri salt seasoning on top of the wedges. So it's going to give it a little bit of a spice. I don't think it's spicy actually. I just think it's sort of like that chip fries. You know, the special seasoning that they have on their chips. So we're baking it. We're cooking them with the actual seasoning in, and then we've put some green beans with some garlic, and we're roasting them in some oil with some tomatoes and some peppers. So they shouldn't take too long. Just waiting for the pan to heat up. We've put a little bit of oil in, and then we're going to get the salmon. We've got the two nice pieces of salmon, which we're going to cook, and it's 5 minutes on each side. So this is getting nice and hot. So if we're all ready, then everybody, this is the first piece of salmon. Well, these ones are quite small, these pieces, but it doesn't matter. Are you ready? There we go. So count the timer, 5 minutes, and then here's the second one. Let's get rid of this. I love salmon. A lot of people don't like salmon, but I love salmon. I'm just trying my hands off for a moment. Okay, this is not the best pan in the world, I should say, but it does cook, which is what I would need right now. Thank you, Christine, for the Yummy Award. I do appreciate it. I wish you could smell it, because it smells amazing. It smells absolutely amazing. Christine, are you doing the dessert challenge, dessert day on Saturday? I'm doing Yorkshire rhubarb, because it's actually grown in Yorkshire, is the rhubarb. This is, actually natural, grown in the area. So this is rhubarb that's been and doing it with custard. So we're going to bake the rhubarb and the apple, and then we're going to put on a crumble on the top, put it in the oven, and then make some custard to go on top. You're going to love it. I need to check I've got all the ingredients, and then I will make ready for Saturday. So I'm going to be on at 7 a.m. Eastern time. So I don't expect a lot of Americans to be watching me live. Unless you're obviously in Europe. So you're having that sounds nice, like a flea market. Hopefully you'll watch, Christine. I'm thinking what time it will be in Switzerland. What time will 12 o'clock be? I'm trying to think how many. Are you 2 hours ahead or 1 hour ahead? I can't remember. What time is it now where you are? Try and work it out. So this pan's on just a medium heat. It's not on too high or too low. Hi Heavenly Dew. How are you doing? How's Dallas? How's Texas? I'll try and do the accent, but I'm not really good at doing the accent. We do a dance. There's a dance called. We do Waltz Across Texas. But obviously, there's a. Do you remember? You must know the song. What's it called? All my exes live in Texas. I might need your help, Heavenly Dew, soon. I need a new cowboy hat, a new Stetson. Waltz across Texas. I've forgotten the words. I'm trying to think any other songs from Texas. Well, there's loads. I've got loads of songs. Loads of country songs. Proper new country stuff as well, not the old stuff. I do love the old stuff though as well. Yeah, I've got you. I think the last time I saw you video Heavenly Dew was when weren't you doing you were going around a market or somewhere. So 5 minutes on the salmon. Maybe I should turn that down a bit. How are we doing for the time, guys? Let me shake my potato wedges. Repeat after me, everyone. Shake, 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 shake. These are the yeah, look at them. Oh, they look good. They're definitely going to need a little bit. That song in my head now. All my exes live in Texas. Texas is the place I really matter. Something like that. Sorry for my singing. Oh, this smells nice. We're steaming, guys. Let me open the window. We're steaming. So yeah, 5 minutes it says for the salmon on the skin side, but we're starting to burn. So have a look underneath. Oh yeah. Ah. Let's turn that over. Yeah, that's what we want. And we're going to cook this for another 5 minutes. And then when we turn it back over, that's when we're then going to add the chive and butter sauce on the top. But there's so many recipes on the HelloFresh app that I was surprised about. So I might try and do like a noodles. You can have it with noodles. You can have it with. Oh, there's so many. I've completely forgotten now. But let me know what you have your salmon with, because I'm always looking for new ideas. This is going to be delicious. Yes, Christine. Yes, I'd be happy to do that. I definitely would like to do that. But look, Christine, can you see? You saw my new pans, didn't you? Look, I can actually use this. It's not the best inside, but it means I can. I was waiting for something to jump out then, like a big tarantula or something. I'd be like, ah. Yes, I can do it in that, can't I? That can then go in the oven. Oh, asparagus. That was it. Yeah, the other thing, asparagus. One as well. You need bread flour, and that's the thing I don't always buy. Go and buy flour You know, like if you have normal flour. Does that make sense, doesn't it? I do remember when you made bread that one time, and I think it was the first ever one that I watched with you. And I was like, yeah, I need to make that. And I tried to make bread myself once, and it was just the most horrible dough thing I'd ever made in my life. You might have seen it actually on Periscope, that was a while ago. And I had it sitting there for 3 hours, and I was so excited. I was like, yay, I'm going to make bread for the first time. Although I think he did it at school years ago, but it never turned out as well. So I need a bread masterclass. And then once you teach me how to do it, I'll probably be like, that Aiden is on again, doing bread, you know, on every week, doing bread. I bet Alexis feels like that though when I'm doing them muffins and doing the pancakes all the time. The banana stuff as well. Like, that's my recipe. In the nice. Oh, the sound's gone off, has it? Can you hear me now, everybody? Are we good? Can you hear me? I think this might be ready. Let me send it over. Oh, look at that. Oh. Right, I'm just going to put it on its side, just to do the side, just for a few minutes, just for a minute or so. Get the colour on that. Doesn't need long. It's a bit like when you're doing meat. And then we're going to turn it back around. You notice how I didn't leave it on the skin side down for very long, because turning it back over will mean it would burn, which is kind of what you want, but you want it all to be cooked. Right, let's put the sauce on, and this should melt in. Oh, look at this, guys. Just let it just drop. What do we think to this? It's like restaurant quality, this. Sorry, I'm making you all hungry, I know. You want to rub it in. I think I used margarine last time. I didn't use butter. So this is the proper stuff that you're going to need to use. Now I should turn the pan off because that's cooked. The pan's already hot. Oh, I wish you could smell this right now. Hello, Alexis. And all viewers. We're doing salmon again with the butter and chive sauce. And this smells. We're using some special seasoning. We've got some peri-peri salt seasoning that I put on my wedges. And we're doing green beans with garlic, tomatoes and peppers. So I've turned that off, but it's fine because it's only just extra cooking the skin. That's all it's doing. The pan's off anyway, so that's what it looks like there. Look at that. Can you see? Oh, it smells really nice. Let me check on the wedges. That's what I put into the oven. Tomatoes, peppers and green beans. They're starting to brown now. Here's the potato wedges, which are nearly done. Going to give it an extra few minutes. Yeah, so it's called Peri-Peri Salt Seasoning Shaker, and it's by the Spice Emporium. So I thought I'd give that a try. Right, I think that's done. I'm going to move that to one side. But actually, I can leave it on there. Actually, I'm going to put the salmon on the plate. On the plate. Oh, look what else I got, Alexis, today. You'll love this. Even though I had one already, I got a second one. Spaghetti spoon. So I've got 2 spaghetti spoons now. Right, let me get this out then. Oh, this looks delicious. So we're going to place our salmon on the plate, like so. There we go, that's the salmon. Yeah, don't forget everybody, share out, subscribe. You can sponsor if you want to sponsor. That's up to you, or give awards. And don't forget on Saturday we're all doing a dessert day. So if you want to come and watch, you'll be on a high at the end by the end of the day with the amount of sugar that you're going to see. Not just from me, but it'll certainly be a watch. So make sure you're all following each other, and so we can all follow you when you like. Remember to post up your event. If you're cooking on Saturday, make sure to put your event up so people know, and share it to Twitter. You'll get a poster. Share that poster, that image, to your social media, and then we'll get new people coming in to watch. Okay? I'm just waiting a little bit longer for my potato wedges. Here's the tomatoes and the green beans. I've lost my little tongs. There we go. So we're going to put on. So these are tomatoes that have been in the oven. Oh my god, they smell amazing. I didn't put any salt on them, but we've got. Oh, you're going to love this in a minute, everybody. Just putting the tomatoes on. I'm putting some peppers on there as well. These are roasted peppers. Roasted peppers. Oh, they smell amazing. And then we've got some green beans with garlic. Green beans with garlic. Roasted green beans with garlic. And we've still got the wedges to put on yet, so it's not finished. Who's coming round for your tea? Hello, Mario. Lovely to see you. Welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, everybody. Oh my god, there's so much. Right, I can't put that anywhere, so I don't have a lot of space, you see. I'm just going to show you what it looks like so far. Look. So we've got our roasted tomatoes, we've got the garlic and green beans, and then the peppers. You love garlic. I don't sound that Yorkshire though, do I? You must have heard of Yorkshireman before. I'll tell you a famous Yorkshireman. If you ever watch Star Trek, do you know Patrick Stewart? Patrick Stewart is from just down the road. So you'll have heard of him on the Enterprise. And obviously in X-Men as well. There you go. There's a question for you. You have to guess how many. Name as many Yorkshiremen as possible. So these are the wedges with the new seasoning on that I'm using. So we're going to put some of these on. So you don't need to add any extra salt because there's salt already in there. It's a peri peri salt. Oh my god, this is good. Let me turn the oven off because I'm done with that. These smell amazing. I'll show you in a second, everyone. So yeah, they don't need to be in long. It actually says 30 minutes for wedges, but I probably had mine on for a little bit longer. So they've had plenty of time. Remember, if you cut them up, the smaller you cut them up, the better. Quicker they'll cook. I've got loads here. Oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. This smells amazing. And put them in the oven. Cool down. So there we have it, everybody. That is my evening meal. This was very quick. I had not planned this at all. I just had salmon and I thought, use the chives. I can mix it with some butter that I've got left over or margarine. Then if you've got any tomatoes, peppers and green beans, just put a bit of garlic with them. And then wedges, you just cut up a potato, put then some seasoning on the top and put them in the oven. So everything in there has been cooked. You know, the salmon pan fried. It's got some, some extra flavour on. Roasted tomatoes, peppers, and the garlic on the beans and the wedges. So there we go, everybody. So thank you for watching. And thanks, Bronx. Lovely to see you, mate. So I'm going to go finish this now, everybody. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget the quiz. If you can watch the quiz on the replay, it's a general knowledge quiz tomorrow. And we'll also do I think I put word search on. Or am I doing something else? I can't remember. I think it's a word search. So hopefully I'll see you then tomorrow. If not, I will see you on Saturday for dessert day. So take care, everybody. Bye, everyone.